What up, y'all? Welcome to PopDotComix. I'm JoJo, coming at you from the Woman Cave in Vegas. Alright, guys. So, I haven't done a comic haul in about a month, and these books are just piling up, so I really gotta get this video out ASAP. But, anyway, so I have 2 acts of kindness that I want to share with you all, and then we'll get into some of my con pickups. As you guys know, I did go to SDCC, but even before that, I went to like 2 or 3 cons, and I do have a good amount of books to share from those cons. And I also got a couple of auction wins that I want to share. So let's just get started because there is a lot and I want to get through it all. Like I said, I have 2 AOKs here, and the first one is from the comic book Aesthete. I'm sure you all probably know who he is by now. He holds a really cool like end of the year like YouTube award show, usually like as a contest, so that's pretty cool. And he's just always very supportive, really nice person. So he recently reached out to me letting me know that he was going to be getting some of his books signed by 2 comic book writers, and he generously offered to pick up some signatures for me as well. So thank you so much, CBA. Like, that was above and beyond. You did not have to do that, and I really do appreciate it because I didn't have either one of these signatures at the time. So yeah, it's really cool that I have them now. But enough of the chatting, I will just show you guys. So he sent me this awesome book right here, Supergirl Being Super, and this one's book 1 that collects, I want to say like 3 or 4 issues. What's funny about this is that recently my coworker actually let me borrow this book, and I read through the little mini series, and I thought it was awesome. And CBA actually let me know and was like, hey, that's the book I was thinking of sending you. So it was super cool that he went and did that. And it was kind of perfect timing because I had just read this and did enjoy it very much. It's a really cool coming of age story. So yeah, I did like that. And yeah, he got Mariko Tamaki to sign this, who is the writer. So that was awesome. Like, it's really cool to have this in my collection now. And yeah, being that I had borrowed it, I didn't have my own copy of it. So, and he also sent this amazing book. Oh my goodness, CBA, this is amazing. I've been trying to collect Batman New 52. Yeah, I mean, I have collected a lot of them so far, but I'm pretty sure I don't have this book. So very excited to now own it. I mean, it's such an iconic cover these days. And yeah, to have it signed by Snyder, oh my god. So here's Scott Snyder's signature right here in gold. And it says, ha, I love that. It's awesome. CBA, just know that this is pretty much a grail item to me right now. Like, I have been wanting Scott Snyder's signature for the longest time, and I just never got around to it because he has been at like one of the cons I think I've been to, and the line was just so long. It was like wrapping around the building pretty much, and like I just, I didn't have the time to wait the entire day. Thank you so much, CBA, for hooking it up for me, and this is an awesome book to have that signature on as well. So yeah, very stoked about this, and yeah, just so nice of you to do that. Thank you. And he also sent me this Batman 16, another one I didn't have, so very happy about that as well. Love that cover, just so wicked looking. And then this one I actually did have, but that's all good. I don't mind having doubles. And this one's number 15. But yeah, really cool Capullo artwork in that run. So yeah, love that. Love. But wow, what an amazing AOK. So thank you. I can't thank you enough, CBA. You're so generous to do that for me. So, but it's always really cool to, have this type of friendship with people. It's not all about like, oh, views and subs or whatever. For me, it's like actually meeting people like CBA, you know, and like Spidey-Fan, who is the next person that I am going to shout out right now. He also gave me a really cool AOK. So yeah, I just wanted to quickly show that. In the previous con videos that I did, I mentioned that I met Spidey-Fan. Awesome guy, had a great time. And during our meetup, he actually had a little something for me that I was not expecting. So here it is. And it is gorgeous, guys. Just look at it. And it's Mylar glory as well. But yeah, this is Action Comics 1000, the Jim Lee variant. It was available here through PopDotComix. And this was actually one of the 2 covers that I really enjoyed out of the Action Comics, that 1000 issue, because you know there were like a ton of variants. So yeah, I really wanted this one. I saw that Comic Vantage had posted it on Instagram one day, and I was like, oh my god, that's a really nice cover. And he was like, yeah, go check it out at Torpedo. I think they still have some left. And then I was gonna do that day, and then he got back to me a little bit later and said that they had sold out. So I was like, no, oh man, I missed my chance, you know. But then, you know, some time passed. I went to SDCC and met up Spidey-Fan, and lo and behold, he brings me this book, and it's just amazing because, you know, somehow, some way, I ended up getting this book, and it's thanks to Spidey-Fan. So thank you so much, Spidey-Fan. I feel like it was like meant to be or something. But yeah, definitely a book that I wanted. Yeah, I was kind of holding off on buying Action Comics 1000 because like I said, there were only like 2 covers that I liked, and this was my number 1. So thanks again, Spidey-Fan. You are awesome. You guys all know who Spidey-Fan is. Don't even act. But yeah, just in case you don't, I will leave a link below. Honestly, I can't say enough great things about CBA and Spidey-Fan. So yeah, love those guys. But let's continue. Alright, so since we were talking about SDCC, I might as well just get into my haul for the con. And that one, actually, I didn't even buy too many comics there, to be honest, now that I'm looking at it. I was mainly focused on buying figures there, but I did happen to snag some DC foil variants. Heck yeah. So, alright, so first up here we have Catwoman number 1, and this is a beautiful art germ masterpiece here. And it's the foil variant, so had to have this. I actually didn't see this until the second day I went, which was Sunday, and I wanted to get Archer's signature, but I didn't even know Archer was going to be there until I saw him on Thursday. So I saw him on Thursday, I was like, ooh, good to know. So Sunday came along, and I was able to snag this book, and I was like, oh, yes, perfect. I'm gonna just have Archerm sign it while I'm here, right? So I head over to Archerm's booth, and he's gone, and then there's a sign that says no signings on Sunday, and I'm like, what? Oh man, I was so bummed. But what you gonna do, you know? Fingers crossed for next year. That's all I can say, and all I can really do or hope for. So yeah, but anyways, really cool book to have. I also have this one here, which is another Catwoman one. This one here I'm actually giving away. If you didn't tune into my last video, guys, I would highly suggest you do so. So I snagged this book specifically so one of you could win and, you know, have a little something from the con as well. And yeah, so again, if you're interested, go ahead and check out my previous video and see how to enter. What's next? We have Justice League 1 here. This one's pretty cool too. It's a really awesome Jim Lee Batman cover. And then, of course, my goodness, this thing is just breathtaking if you ask me. This is Batman 50, Jim Lee cover. A little close up, sorry for that glare. It's just hard to get around it with foil. So, yeah. Definitely had to grab all those foil variants. I wasn't trying to go digging there just because, yeah, the prices were astronomical. So, yeah, I stuck to the variants, the con variants. So, yeah. Moving on, I did also go to the Las Vegas Comic-Con a few weeks before SDCC. And actually, I snagged so many more comics there. So since we're talking about foil covers, I did manage to snag this comic convention exclusive here, Batman 46. It's like a gold variant. I noticed many of the SDCC ones were like a silver, and the variants here at the Las Vegas Con were like gold. So yeah, I also snagged this con exclusive here, Action Comics 1000. This was the other cover that I really liked for Action Comics 1000. This is by Libra Mejo. So here's a better look, I hope. Again, sorry about the glare. It's foil, guys, and I still haven't taken it out of the bag, so that probably doesn't help any. But yeah, really liked this cover. So that's all for the con exclusives there, but I did manage to get quite a few signatures at that con. I was a busy bee, guys, like all day. I was just like going back and forth, and I got a lot done. And yeah, it's a smaller con, so it's really easy to do so. But one of the artists I really had to go visit was Tyler Kirkham. I'm a big fan of Tyler Kirkham, so it was really neat getting to meet him. He was really nice. He was a little busy. I felt kind of bad because he was like in the middle of a commission, and I felt like I was bugging him, but I really wanted my stuff signed. So I actually bought 3 comics because they were doing a deal where it was like buy 2 get 1 free, which came out to be a little cheaper than what you would normally get them at online. So I was like, all right, well, why not have them sign it too? So these are the 3 that I got. I forget what store he was with. I think it was like, was it Unknown Comics? Crap, I don't remember, guys. Sorry. Yeah, they had that like little promotion going, so I took advantage and I got the Super Sons 1, which is a beautiful, beautiful cover. Love that Poison Ivy. Very nice. Yeah, now I got Venom 2 here, and then I have Venom 3 right here. So yeah, really cool to have a little set now. I did not get to talk to Kevin Eastman this time around. I did meet him, I want to say like 3 years ago now, and I did have my trade paperback signed of TMNT. But this time, the first day I believe we went, he had a huge line. And I was like, nah, maybe I'll come tomorrow. And I did end up coming the next day. And he wasn't there at all. But they did have these, sketches just for sale there. So yeah, he had somebody manning his booth. So I was looking at his artwork and I'm like, oh man, it'd be awesome to have this. And I thought it was pretty reasonable for like original artwork of his, especially a whole like portrait like that. I love this, and this is gonna be one of my like treasured pieces forever. Because yeah, I usually don't cough up the cash for this kind of thing, but with this I really loved how it looked. I like Leo. I like just how the blue stands out like that. I think it's an awesome piece to have. So yeah, and he signed it. And I already met him anyway, so I didn't really need to, have a commission done specifically for me. So the fact that this was already drawn and made, like, I was happy with that. So yeah, really cool. And like I said, reasonable pricing for what you get, very nice. So Love that. Then, we have Star Wars #1 here, the first and second printing. And yeah, I had Jason Aaron sign these guys. Like, how awesome is that, right? Yeah, another really nice guy. I don't think I had a bad encounter at this con at all. But yeah, he signed both of them for me, and that was that. So, really cool. Here's a signature right there. Same spot in both places, so. And here are the next signatures I got. I got to meet Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. Also, Chad Harden. So, yeah, triple signatures on these guys. You know, Harley Quinn, she's a favorite. Can't go wrong, right? So, yeah, I brought my Harley Quinn #1, which I actually bought maybe like 2 weeks before the con from Manny NYC. So, thank you, Manny, for hooking it up with this book. I bought a lot from him, of like 5 books or so. I'll show you guys later, but yeah, this book came in that lot, and yeah, I took advantage and I went to go have it signed. So really happy about that. And then I already had this cover here, the variant. So, oh my god, Amanda, she's so nice. She had this very like motherly feel. She was asking me how the con was going for me, and like, I don't know, she was just very caring, you know. And then she was telling me, she was like, oh yeah, Chad Harden's here too, you have to make sure you go over there, okay? Like, just a very sweet lady. And Jimmy was really cool too. Very, very good experience with those two. Chad Harden did charge, I think, $5, which isn't bad at all. So here's a closer look, guys. We have Amanda Connor right there, Jimmy's down here, and then Chad is right here in gold. So yeah, it was cool because they each had their like little star, and then Amanda signed on the mallet. So really cool. And then same deal over here. Got Jimmy up here, and then Amanda down here, and Chad on the leg right there. So yep, very, very happy to have those. And right across the row from them was Jim Starlin and Ron Lim. Like, I had to get this issue signed. Come on, guys. Like, I wasn't going to pass that up. And yeah, the first day I went to the con, again, those two had such a long line. It was wrapping around the building. I was like, forget it. I maybe will come tomorrow and see if I can sneak in or somehow and get him to sign it. And sure enough, I did come the next day, like I said, and there was like little to no line at all these booths on the second day. So I was really happy, which was the Sunday, because I got a lot done that day. I was just going from booth to booth, getting stuff signed and chatting with very generous people. But yeah, Jim Starlin was such a sweetheart too. We got to chatting about how much Las Vegas has changed since the last time he had been there, and it was a good time. He's a very, very nice guy. So yeah, and then Ron Lim was a little more quiet, but I don't remember if he charged or not, to be honest. If he did charge, it was $5. But yeah, I can't quite recall anymore because it was a couple months ago. Anyway, so yeah, I had to get this signed, like, and I got lucky with this issue too, because I remember finding it at the swap meet for like $5. So yeah. Alright guys, so next I did manage to bump into one of my favorite comic and movie pundits, who sadly has passed away since then. I think during the week of Comic-Con, he had a stroke, and you probably already know who I'm talking about, but yes, it is John Schnepp. John Schnepp was like the funniest, most knowledgeable guy when it came to comics and or movies. yeah, I had been watching him on like Collider and AMC Movie Talk for years now, and so when I heard the news, it was pretty devastating. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was someone I looked up to. I loved how he was just such a unique human being, and he was one of the reasons I started a YouTube channel to begin with. Him and John Campia, they had been answering fan questions, and one of the questions was like, how do I get started with YouTube, and blah 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 blah. And at the time, of course, I didn't have a YouTube channel. And I remember that episode specifically having an impact on me because he had said, you know, if you are passionate about something, whatever it may be, you should share it with the world. And don't be discouraged, and do what you love to do. And if you spend each and every day working for the man, working for, you know, somebody else, then that's less of your life that you're going to be spending doing what you actually want to do with your life. And that just made a lot of sense to me, and it really resonated. So yeah, I mean, he wasn't the only person that inspired me to do this channel, but he was definitely one of them. So yeah, like, I was so happy that I got the chance to meet him when I did. It was literally like 2 weeks before he passed away that I was able to have a little chat with him and tell him what a big fan I was. So very happy that I was able to get the signature and have that moment with Mr. John Schnepp. So may he rest in peace. Alright, let's move along before I start bawling. So another really nice human being who happens to be an amazing comic book artist is Sir Freddie Williams II, who is an awesome guy. And I was glad because there wasn't too much line. I don't think there was any line, actually. Because yeah, he saw me getting my book out, and he was like, why, hello, may I sign that for you? And that was the first time like the artist asked me if he could sign, so that was an awesome little detail there. So yeah, really cool of him. But yeah, I got this Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 of 6 signed, so really stoked about that. You know, just super cool series too, so yeah, love that. Then what else? Oh, Mr. Marv Wolfman was there as well, and I believe he was charging $5, which to me isn't bad at all. And yeah, he didn't have too much line there either, so very mellow person, but still very respectful, very nice. So yeah, he quickly signed that for me. And as y'all know, this is Tales of Teen Titans number 44, first appearance of Jericho and first appearance of Nightwing. So yeah, really neat book to get signed by him. And some of the other books that he has written that I had signed were these babies right here. This is Batman. Oh, let me straighten this up for you guys a little bit. There you go. This is Batman 450 and Batman 451. There's nothing too crazy about these books in terms of like them being keys or anything. I just have a personal attachment to these. The one on the left is the book that started it all for me. That is the one that I first read that got me into comics. So yeah, that book is near and dear to me, and I love the cover. So had to have Marv sign that one, and I'll show you the signature here. Right there. Yeah, and these are the actual books that I owned when I was a kid. So here we go with this signature right there. And yeah, very grateful to have had him sign them. I know it sounds a little morbid, but all these amazing artists and writers from back in the day, guys, they're getting up there in age. So if you can try to get their signatures whenever you can, I would definitely do so. And a lot of them don't really charge too much either. So that's the plus about it too. So yeah, I would definitely try to get Marv's signature if you guys get the chance. So, alright. Moving right along. So I actually bought a ton of books at this Las Vegas con. Like, they had pretty good deals going on, so I definitely took advantage. You know me. So I'm gonna show you guys my little Silver Age lot here first, and then I will bust out the dollar comics that I got. All of the books that I will be showing at the moment right now were 40% off. Plus, I think he saw that I took so many, so he tacked off about 10 bucks after that. So it was a pretty damn good deal. Now, granted, they aren't in the best condition. They're definitely like readers, but I really don't mind considering their age, and the colors on these are still popping. So yeah, let's just get started. So here's this one. Again, the price tags you're going to be seeing on these are not accurate, so kind of disregard that. Again, it was 40% off, plus he gave me an extra discount on top of that, so really cool of him to do that. But yeah, so this is Amazing Spider-Man number 54. Definitely a beautiful book, and like I said, the colors on these are so vibrant. I love it. A lot of those primary colors, they're just in your face. And you know, there's some spine stress and all that, but it's really not too bad. Looks good to me, so yeah. And moving right along, we have this Aquaman number 30. Very, very cool covered as well. Yeah, just a really, really sweet Silver Age here. So, yep, very, very cool. And next up, we have Detective Comics number 333. I mean, come on, I couldn't leave this behind. Look at the elephant, just so cool. Hunters of Elephants Graveyard. And you got freaking Robin up on the top saying, gotta keep pounding away at this charging elephant, get him to release his hold on Batman. I don't even know, just pandemonium ensues, clearly, but yeah, just hilarious, like 60s stuff, so gotta have it. Next up, we have Batman number 198, and this is a giant 80-page issue, so, you know, had to pick this up as well. Got the Joker here. Nice little appearance there. Oh, I didn't even notice Catwoman and Penguin down here. Very cool. Alright. And next up, we have Tales of Suspense. This is number 74, featuring Iron Man and Captain America. It has a little Nazi sign here. Yeah, very interesting. You know what they say, the comics are very reflective of what's going on in society at the time. So yeah, I consider all these older comics to be a piece of history. So very, very cool to have that. And then we got Captain America number 114. Gotta love those floating heads, right? Yeah, look at this gorgeous Ramita art. I mean, I love the butt chins though. I think that's what I love the most. It's amazing. Then we got Detective Comics number 517 here. This one was only $1, and I don't even know if I got like the 40% off on this one. I suppose I did, but at that point I didn't care because I was already getting a good deal. So I think he probably just gave me a freebie with this one. But yeah, colon art. Gotta love it. This gorgeous crunchy beauty here got the Amazing Spider-Man number 77, and yes, there's a big ass chunk missing right here, but I really don't care. I got this book for like $5, something like that at the end of the day, so yeah, not too shabby. And yeah, another Ramita. Oh god, Ramita. Next up, we have Green Lantern number 36. Again with the bright colors. To be honest, I don't really know too much about Green Lantern, or the Green Lantern Corps. I just never really delved into those books. I know the basics, but that's about it. So that's something I really want to work towards later this year, is just to acquaint myself more with the Green Lantern mythos or whatnot. So yeah, I thought I'd grab these, and they just freaking look great too. Green Lantern number 33, beautiful cover with an appearance of Dr. Light, who I will have to read to find out who that is. Next up we got Thor number, ooh, sorry for the glare guys, woof, Is that better? Okay, that's a little better. Here's Mighty Thor, number 127. Woo! Gorgeous, gorgeous Kirby art. Love it. So yeah, just another example of me wanting to acquaint myself with another character that I know of, but don't know too much in terms of lore. So I just want to venture out a little bit more and check other things out. So we got Teen Titans here, number 19. Dude, who is this? This guy looks wicked. Love it. That's a great color too. Yeah, love these old Teen Titans books. But yeah, I really need to find out who that is because I like that. I like creepy clowns. And then lastly, for my Silver Age stuff, we got Batman number 202. This is definitely an iconic cover, and yeah, I'm sure you guys aren't surprised that I would want to pick this up because yeah, I've seen it all over the place. I don't know if it's because of the black background or whatnot, but it's never in like super good condition and it's always marked up. And you know, that's the thing. I don't mind condition if the price is right, you know, but I'm not going to buy something at a premium if the condition isn't great. You know what I'm saying? So this book I felt looked pretty good for the price that I got it at. So again, with the budget, of course, gotta love it. Alright guys, so that's the end of the Silver Age haul, but I did pick up some dollar books, so I'm going to go ahead and just go through those. I'm not going to say much about them because I know this video is already like freaking long, but what can I say, you know, when I go digging, I go digging. So here we go with the dollar books. Got Deadman number 1, 52, I've got Harley and Ivy, Meet Betty and Veronica, Archie Comics, really cool cover. Got a Detective Comics 41. Here's number 35. Got Batman 497, The Breaking of His Back. We got Detective Comics number 33. 33. We got Sinestro number 15. I freaking love that cover. It's so beautiful. Love the colors they used. And we got Dark Side War. Fun. We got Wonder Woman 45 there. Yeah, can you believe these were all just $1? This is why, guys. This is why sometimes I just hold off on new books. I know it's kind of bad for the industry overall, but, you know, I do a little bit of both. I will go to the LCS to buy newer books, especially when it comes to those freaking gorgeous virgin variants lately, or almost virgin variants. You know what I'm talking about. DC has those B covers that are just amazing lately. But, yeah. I will go and support my LCS to get those, but if there's nothing super special about it, I will wait and see if I can get them for cheaper elsewhere to save some money there. But yeah, and here's another copy of that, so that was cool. I mean, I gotta take advantage of those Jenny Frison covers for $1. Come on now, come on. Then we got Lobo, number 11. This is a gnarly cover. Freaking love it. We have DC Bombshells, number 26. And Lucia. Is it Lucia or Lucia? I don't know. Somebody tell me. We got Supergirl, number 9. From Rebirth. We got Detective Comics, number 43. Clearly these are not in any order whatsoever. Detective Comics number 39 and 52. Got another Rebirth here. Batgirl 17. Got Detective Comics 42. Bombshells United number 18. Gorgeous Terry and Rachel Dodson cover. Then we have Justice League 34. Beautiful. Aquaman 31. Batwoman number 1, New 52. I was kind of surprised to see this in the dollar bin too. But yeah, that was a cool find. We got Green Lanterns number 32. Let's get these out of the way. Oof! And we are continuing with this Batwoman 12 variant. We got Trinity 19, Sienkiewicz cover. We got Batwoman 11, another Sienkiewicz cover. Batwoman 15. I don't know who does that cover, but it's gorgeous. Batwoman 14. A lot of Batwomans here. Got pretty lucky with that. I think this is the one shot. Batwoman, yeah, Rebirth there. Detective Comics 970, gorgeous cover. Detective Comics number 975. We got Catwoman number 2, New 52. Love this cover. This is one of my all-time favorite covers. And I try to pick it up every time I see it within reason, price-wise. But yeah, super gorgeous, gorgeous cover. It's a March cover. Then we got Justice League 39. This one I remember being on the fence about when I was at the LCS. And I was like, oh man, should I? No, I think I'm going to pass on that. And I'm glad I did because I got it for $1. Hell yeah. And same thing with this one, Suicide Squad. Number 36. Gorgeous cover. Who does this one? I don't know. Got this one for $1. Hulk number 5. This is from Marvel Now. It kind of looks like Alex Ross, but I'm not sure. Gonna have to look that one up. Here's Trinity number 11, another Sienkiewicz cover. And here's a Batgirl number 15 from Rebirth. So those were my dollar pickups from that con. I think I did pretty well in terms of comics at the Las Vegas Comic-Con. Definitely better than I did at the San Diego Comic-Con. But I mean, it's apples and oranges, to be honest. But alright guys, I'm actually going to cut this video here. I do have one more con haul that I want to share and a couple of auction buys from the YouTube comic book community as well. That I still haven't gotten to, but this video is long enough. You know me, I love me a long video. But anyways, alright guys, remember I have that giveaway that I'm still running. I will probably be closing that as soon as my next video is uploaded. Not this one, the next one. So yeah, go ahead and run over there and check it out if you want. If not, I'm cool with that too. But for now guys, catch me on Instagram and on Twitter at PopDotComix, and I guess I'll catch y'all over there. Later.